Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, listen, man, we covered this the whole month of January, and now it's February. We're still covering this damn story, all right? So the latest development in the Filip Hrgovic IBF saga, it went just as I supposed it went. Now, it was supposed to go. So if you guys tuned into the last video, I stated that, you know, the IBF had sent out two formal invitations for Murat Gassiev and Andy Ruiz to fight Hrgovic if they wanted to, if they so believed in their skills enough to fight him. They both said they don't believe in their skills, they don't have the courage, the determination, or the heart to fight Filip Hrgovic. So they put the balls in the purse and they turned it down, you know, and that now makes it 5 fighters, 5, that have turned down Filip Hrgovic for the IBF final eliminator spot. You know, it all started with Michael Hunter tucked his tail between his legs and didn't want no smoke. Then Ruiz Ortiz didn't want no smoke. Then Joseph Parker didn't want no smoke. And now you can add Murat Gassiev and Andy Ruiz to the list. I mean, I swear to God, you can make a good little fight card with the guys that have done Filip Hrgovic. But now, moving on, they moved down the rankings some more, and the IBF has sent out 2 formal invitations for prospect 20-0, 13 knockout prospect Dempsey McKean, and the guy that I think will also want to get in the fight, Zhang Zhilei, to fight Filip Hrgovic. So if these 2 guys turn down the fight, that's going to make it 7 fighters that have turned down Filip Hrgovic for the final eliminator spot. And I think it's getting to a stage now to where, you know, you got to just make Hrgovic the mandatory challenger. If the guys in the top 15 don't want to fight Hrgovic, he should just become the mandatory challenger. Because if his contemporaries don't want to honor the rules and ranking systems of boxing, then they shouldn't be rewarded with even staying in the rankings. They should be penalized for being in the rankings, and Hrgovic should be made the mandatory challenger and get his shot, because he's not doing anything wrong other than just training and looking for a fight. You know, I know a lot of people could say things about, oh well, money this, money that, but it's not like you're fighting in a pointless fight. You're gonna be on TV. You're gonna fight in a big fight. You're gonna get a chance to fight for a chance to be a mandatory challenger for the IBF. So, you know what is there to lose? What is there to lose? You got everything to gain, nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Dempsey McKean and Zhang Zhilei, let's talk about them too. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the greatest expert on Dempsey McKean. I think I may have seen him fight one time. I believe he's Australian, southpaw, decent little heavyweight. He's got a fight scheduled February 27th this month against some guy whose name I can't remember right now. So I don't think he'll take the fight. So I think before Hrgovic gets an opponent, we are going to get the 6 fighters that turn him down, you know, for the fight. And then it will get to Zhang Zhilei, who I said in my last video, and I've been saying for a little bit of time now, I think that's going to be the opponent, because Zhang Zhilei is 38 years old. He doesn't have a whole lot of time left in the sport of boxing. It'll be one of his only chances to, you know, make a mark for himself in the sport against Hrgovic. You know, and I think Hrgovic will beat him, but you know, it'll be a good opportunity for him, and he's a ranked fighter, so it'll be a good opportunity for Hrgovic as well. So I think he'll take the fight. But if he don't take the fight, then god dang it, like they just gotta fully make it the mandatory at this point, because it's getting ridiculous. And listen, I always say, I've been saying for a while, that being a world champion has lost its luster in boxing, and it don't mean what it used to mean. And if this ain't an example of that, then I don't know what is. Because back in the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, yes, there was politics. Yes, there would be points where guys would duck fights, you know, or avoid fights or delay them for their own personal gain. But, you know, not to the point where you would avoid fighting in a title eliminator. You know, guys were eager to fight in a title eliminator, and now guys aren't, because the meaning and the value of being a world champion has been so devalued and diluted over the years with your secondary titles, your regular titles, and all this stuff, that it doesn't hold what it once held. And guys would rather sit on the ranking position than fight a fight that they deem to be high risk, low reward. So that's the news. But Pops, give me your thoughts on Hrgovic and the whole IBF situation. What do you think?
I think that I mean, the beat goes on, the drum keeps playing, and Hrgovic's trying to get the fights he wants to get, and I just don't understand. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, if he's the battle fighter that he is, and the opponents think that he's not worthy of fighting him, then
fight yet, so we can't give him credit.
Because he called it out when he first, when his last fight, he came out and said he wanted to fight Hrgovic. You know, he speaks Chinese, but he shouldn't know how to say
Ortiz said he was going to fight Hrgovic too, and he didn't take it. So we can't give Zhang credit yet until he actually takes the fight.
Yeah, I think he will. I think, like I said, he didn't know much English, many words in English, but he sure knew how to say the animal and Hrgovic. So hopefully he'll get this fight, and then I have to agree with you. They're gonna have to make it mandatory challenger or Hrgovic, or the Central Boys gonna stop fighting.
Start removing guys from the rankings.
Yeah. There's no need for you to want to be ranked. I mean, boxing has lost its flourish in so many ways because of the business part of it, because of the money, because of this. But if you're gonna be champion, you're gonna fight anybody you want. And I just feel bad for Zhang or whoever's gonna fight for Hrgovic. But if you want to call him an animal, he's gonna be a fucking beast when he finishes, in my language, when he fights his next fighter. So I'm just hoping that Hrgovic gets the fight. It's frustrating. And all these champions that don't want to fight him now, when Hrgovic makes it to the top, I wouldn't even fight him again.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's the news, man. The IBF sends an invitation to Dempsey McKean and Zhili Zhang for the opportunity to fight Hrgovic in the IBF Heavyweight Eliminator. And yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely be following this as it progresses here on True School Sports. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think Dempsey McKean or Zhang Zhilei will take the fight with Filip Hrgovic? So yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.